to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you. Hi guys, I've just set up this new group called AntKeeping Group on Facebook. Please search it by typing in AntKeeping Group on Facebook and you'll be able to find us. We have 107 members and we're growing, and I want to try and get as many people over to it as possible. We're going to be sharing information about ant keeping. People can post pictures, videos, there'll be competitions on there and giveaways eventually. Also, it's going to be pretty fun, guys, so jump onto Facebook and join the AntKeeping Group and share it with your friends. Hey guys, it's AntManUK here. Hope everyone's doing well. We have a mystery box, and I bet you're sat there thinking, what's in this box? What's he got now? Well, a few people already know what's in this box. I know what's in this box. Neb, who sent me the colony, knows what's in this box. Thank you, Neb. I appreciate it. I love him. And some people on my Facebook group know what's in this box already. So now you're probably thinking, well, it would have been a good idea to join AntKeeping Group by AntManUK. Maybe I could have found out what was in this box instead of having to watch the full video to actually find out what's in the box. Anyway guys, long story short, Neb, who lives in Germany, he is moving country to a new house and a new beginning. So he kindly messaged me on my AntKeeping Group on Facebook and said, would you mind taking over the colony for me, just pay for the postage? And I said, when he told me what they were, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take them off you. They're native to the UK, why not? So he sent me the colony. But I'm not going to tell you guys what they are just yet. You'll have to wait probably halfway through the video before we get to that point. So in the box was a bottle full of dirt which had spring tails in, and we had the box with the full ant colony in it, which was full of tissue. I seen a few dead in there, but there was also some workers running around. Now I'm going to give you guys a decision to vote in a poll, and the poll should be at the top right. After Christmas I'm going to do a natural terrarium. Now what do you guys think we should do? We can either move these into a natural terrarium, or we can move them into one of these acrylic formicariums. I had two spare formicariums because one was a redhead messer, Barbarian's queen, who passed away, and one of them was the Paladula colony, and the queen also died. Now I never got to the bottom as to why the queens died. I don't know what caused it. I've been having some good luck with the other colonies I've got, but I never really found out what happened. So guys, in the voting section you can vote natural terrarium or an acrylic formicarium after Christmas. However, I've got a confession to make. I already moved them into an acrylic formicarium. The only reason that I moved them into an acrylic formicarium for now is because I couldn't feed them or hydrate the nest with the way this box was. It was pretty hard to do, so I had no other option but to give them a temporary home for the winter months, so I can feed them, hydrate the nest, give them water, give them sugar and everything they need for the winter. And so guys, I decided to remove all of that tissue from inside of the box. Now there was a few workers in the tissue, live workers, so I had to put them back into the box carefully. As you can see there on that left side is a McDonald's straw. Thank you McDonald's, they always come in handy for ant keeping. Which is attached to the plastic acrylic nest for them to move in. However, the main nest is inside another clear box, inside the main box, inside the tissue, and these guys were living in here. There was a few drilled holes into the clear box which allowed the ants to scurry around, and probably was a way for Neb to feed them in the past. So I ended up having to remove the clear box, and there was a few live workers running around on the box, so I had to put them back in carefully. But I had to do this so that the queen could actually move into the formicarium, because she didn't have a way of getting out because the holes were only small enough for the workers. So after successfully removing it, I put some honey into the other formicarium, covered it up, made it dark, and then our first worker went over there to check out the honey, told the entire colony that there was food, and then they all started moving over. Now are you ready guys for the exciting part, to actually see what I've got and what they are? Well, check out this footage. Stay tuned. And so guys, I give to you 300 strong of these black ants. Now what are these black ants? Let me give you a few hints. They're black for one. They're common in Europe, they're common, very common in the UK. You can be found in gardens and basically everywhere in the UK. They're small, but not too small. If you haven't guessed by now, guys, I give you Lasius niger colony. 300 strong. Wow, guys, just look at them. They're taking up most of the chambers there. That top left chamber, where they're all clustered together, that's where the queen is. They're all seen to the queen. I couldn't believe how many ants actually surround the queen to look after her. It's kind of crazy. And there was a fresh batch of eggs that have been laid today, so I was really happy, because it means that she's really happy where she is, and they only moved into this a few days ago. You can see that little cluster at the top left. And then I got close up with the brand new camera equipment that I bought. I got myself a new camera and a lot of new lighting equipment because I wanted to get the best footage I could possibly get with my camera. And look at it, guys. It's just amazing. They look like little jelly toffees or something. You know those jelly sweets you get? They look jelly type. It's kind of strange. But you can see here them taking care of the pupae. And there's some ready to hatch. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on them, because I'd love to catch some footage of that actually hatching, because that'd be pretty cool to put on the YouTube channel. But wow, guys, look at the detail. You can see them moving them around. You can see them seen to each other. But each chamber had a different egg stage. It's kind of cool. Each chamber in this nest has different types and different kinds of the actual egg stage. This is where the queen is. You can see her abdomen at the top left. It's a big. You can see it's kind of big, but all the workers are really clustered over her. You can see that fresh batch of eggs there, and then it's kind of strange because it goes from those eggs and they go from like that. They start changing into the larvae, which are really small, and the top right there is where the small larvae were. Now each chamber, like I said, had different jobs, and this chamber was when the larvae was getting to like a medium size. So it was kind of cool because they would move them around depending on the actual size, from egg to larvae to pupae to worker. Look at the detail. It's amazing that you can see exactly what they're doing, and they seem to be tending to these pretty well, and they're pretty lively. But saying that, I haven't hibernated these guys because they've only just been sent to me, and my house is pretty warm, so that's probably one of the reasons why they're so active. But because it's a new colony, I'm pretty scared to actually hibernate them. I don't want to lose this colony. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Neb. I really appreciate it, and it's really, really awesome. I really love it, and it was worth every penny for the postage. I can tell you that for sure. We did lose some. We lost quite a few. So I don't know if they're 300 strong. Hey guys, I want you to name this colony. What should we call this Lasius niger colony? At first I thought with 300 strong, the Spartans, but I don't know, maybe that's a bit silly. I'm gonna let you guys comment below and decide on what we should name this Lasius niger colony. They are awesome, and I'm really, really happy with them. Like I said, different parts of the chambers had different jobs. Like here, the larvae were quite big. They looked like the process before they started changing into the pupae. And then the bottom right is where they kept the pupae, which were changing into the final stage before they hatch. I don't know what was going on that bottom left side. I couldn't work out what they were doing there. I think some of that might be fresh eggs, I'm not sure. You can see at the top right where all the dead worker ants were. These were what they took out of the... Here we go, here's a close-up footage of it. This is what they took out of the box of the dead. Now some of these could have died before transport, during transport, or natural causes. It happens, workers don't live forever, but you know, you're gonna lose some during transport, and there they are, guys. But besides that, the colony is absolutely fantastic, and the camera that I got is doing the job that I wanted it to do, which is awesome. I'm going to leave the rest of the footage for you guys to enjoy, but I want you to comment below in the comment section, what should we call this colony of 300 strong? Like I said, I was thinking the Spartans. However, it seems a bit silly, but you guys could probably come up with something better. Don't forget to vote on what you think we should do after Christmas, whether we should keep them in a acrylic foam aquarium or should we move them into a natural terrarium. I'm going to leave you with the rest of this beautiful footage, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you. AntManUK.